Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little chatty video. I like to do one of these every so often. If you're new to the channel, if you've recently subscribed, if you are one of the one person that's done that, then you won't be aware that I do this now and then. Reason for doing the chatty vids is a load of things. Mainly talking about what's going to happen with the channel, directions, plans, things I want to do, shit like that. Also talk about games, collection, and random shit. Plus I get to be more personal because I'm not covering certain topics, reviewing certain shit. It's just, let's just get shit out there. Most other YouTubers do this in forms of live streams. I don't even know how to set up a live stream. Don't think I ever bother either, to be honest. I mean, I do that live at the arcade once in a blue moon, unpredicted blue moon, with Mike on the Retro Game Boy channel. Check that out if you haven't seen it already. When will one be on? I don't know, no one does. That's the way it is right now. As you may notice from this microphone just being dumped like this, I've just recorded another episode for the 16 Bitchin' podcast. That's one thing I'd like to cover in this chat today, first of all, is so the podcast, new thing, 16 Bitchin'. I'm having a lot of fun doing that, I really am. I don't know how to promote it anymore is the problem. It's like something I've always sucked at with this channel is spreading the word. I'm itchy. That's professional. Yeah, I've never known what to do about social media and sharing videos and all this stuff. Plus I hate doing that. I feel like I'm stuffing my product down someone's throat. That doesn't sound right at all. Anyway, with the podcast, I don't know where to share it. I'm doing my best and I'm putting it all the places I can think of, but I don't know what to do. So it's not doing as well as I would like. I won't lie. I want it to do better, but I don't know how to do that. I feel like I'm doing all I can with the product. I'm making it sound as good as I can. I've been very fortunate with the people I can interview. So many great YouTubers who have agreed to be a part of it, and more in the pipeline. At least 2 more YouTubers, as of me recording this, have agreed to do interviews. Pisser is there in America, which is great because I want to get more American YouTubers interviewed. I really want to do that. Pisser is time difference. So the only time people can do it is on a weekend, and even then people like to do whatever on the weekend. They get family stuff, video games, all sorts of stuff. I'm so uncomfy in this fucking chair. That's something that's happened recently. This chair is getting worse. I need to fucking fix it. But I don't get the time to do such a thing. Speaking of time, this is something I really want to cover. It's important. The channel is going to have a break for next Saturday and maybe the Saturday after that. You'll still get podcasts. That will still happen on Wednesdays. But the Saturday videos will stop for 1, maybe 2 weeks. This is because lately I've been feeling a bit pressured into having to get videos ready for every week. And I've got videos in my mind that I really want to make. I really want to make them. They're a bit different. They're shit I want to cover. The problem is, when you're doing something a bit different, you need the time to sort of experiment with the trial and error of editing in case you fuck it up. Like, you know, the new thing that's happening with the Let's Plays that happens every so often. It's not the replacement for the Let's Plays at all. It's just a new thing. The Sega vs. Nintendo things. I've covered that a bit, sort of vaguely in the past, and I want to go into it more. Those of you who've seen the Spy vs. Spy one or the Terminator one with Master System vs. NES on them two, you would have noticed there's a new intro, and I'm very happy and proud of that intro. Very happy with it. But that took time to make. I had to sit down, I had to plan it, I had to think how I want this intro to look. I obviously would make a bit, go, I like this, make another bit, don't like that, delete it. But, you know, I was still putting the time into making that bit. It wasn't until it was done that I realised I don't like this piece. That's the thing that I want to do. I want to work on some new stuff and piss about with it. But it means putting in the time to accept that, okay, this isn't going to work, this piece, so I need to delete it. Which means all the time I'm doing shit like that, I'm not making normal videos, not normal Let's Plays, not normal Game Poke episodes. So, yeah, I need the time just to be able to breathe and to just focus on editing so I can do the shit I want to do. Because there's at least, off the top of my head, 3 videos I really want to work on One of them's a bit time consuming with camera angles and shit. No, I take that back, 2 of them are. One of them, the editing's going to be a bit funky. If it works, it's going to be great. If it doesn't, then it'll still be a good, enjoyable video. It just means the thing I've got planned might not work. That's editing. You don't know till you fucking tried it, really. You've got to give it a go. And I don't get the time to give it a go. Also, you may have noticed there hasn't been a Sega Head episode since Wolfchild, which was last Halloween. This is officially the longest it's ever been on this channel without a Sega Head episode. The reason for that is quite simple. Back in September, maybe August of last year, I put a poll out saying, what would you people like more? A Sega Head episode focusing on one game, or a Sega Head episode that's a collab with another YouTuber? I got a really good amount of views, bastard, fuck, shit. Really good amount of votes. And it was very 50-50. A lot of people wanted one or the other, or both. And it was like, okay, that's answered nothing. So I said, I will do the video that focuses on one game first. The Wolfchild one, that's what it ended up being, so that was covered. Then I'd work on the collab, but I had a very good idea of what I wanted to do for the collab. But it would make things a bit difficult. Not in editing, not in filming, more in just getting shit together. There's a car. Sorry if you heard that. If you didn't, whoops. This collab thing has taken a lot longer than I expected. I didn't think it would get done in 21. I didn't think that. But it's still going, and I still don't have all the bits I need. So, yeah. There is going to be a good Sega Head episode coming, but still got to wait a bit longer, I'm afraid. And I still need to make some more footage and some more bits for it. And I'm waiting for other people to make some more bits for it. So it's like, I don't even have everything. I need the time to make shit, to do the fucking video still. So, again, I need the time. That's why I'm saying, all the time I'm trying to make sure the weekly video's out. I'm not focusing on the stuff I want to make, or the big stuff that I've had planned for far too fucking long now. So, I need them 2 weeks just to sort myself out. Plus, lately, I keep saying I won't do this, and I keep falling in this fucking pit. Obsessing about numbers. That's something that's really easy to do on YouTube. It just is. But like, I've been trying, I don't even know why. If you get a certain amount of watch hours, then you can finally become monetized. I would love to hit that goal. I don't even care so much about the monetized thing, because I don't think I'll ever put adverts on the Sega Head channel. I fucking hate them. Every time you go to any video on YouTube, I gotta watch 2 fucking adverts. And if I see that cunt sing that fucking TikTok song one more bastard time, I will scream. I hate the little shit. I don't even know who he is. Is he anyone? Don't know. Cunt. So there you are. Won't have adverts on my videos ever, because I can't fucking stand them. Tom and Lacey, Do You Nerd, you know what I'm on about. Every time I'm watching one of their videos, I'll always message them going, I'm watching this video now, it's really good, but it's just a load of old adverts to the front. What kind of dickhead would have adverts to the front? And they'd always respond going, yeah, we know. They don't like adverts either, but they're monetized, they can do that. It's their choice. I respect the choice, but it's not one I'd go for if it's me. To be honest, it just isn't. I don't think I'll ever do that. But I still like the idea of getting that goal, because to think that so many other people have reached it, but I haven't, just makes me think channel's done too crap to have reached that. And that's a bit of a downer to think of it like that. That's how I get obsessed with numbers. Don't think of what I've got, I think of what I haven't got. Typical human reaction to anything, really, isn't it? So I need to stop worrying about that shit by trying to get this video out, trying to do that video, trying to make sure this is out, trying to make sure this is good. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go to the bit I enjoy, making the fucking video, how I want to make it. And if that means taking a bit longer and not getting a weekly video out, then I won't get that fucking weekly video out. I'll just work on what I want to make. Like, I thought of a cool, fun idea for a April Fool's video. I know April's a while away, but I really want to make the vid, and I know if I don't do something, I'll never have the time to make it, and it won't happen. I've never done an April Fool's video, I don't think. So that'd be something fun to do, especially with the idea I have. But I need to sit there and do it. So, yeah, there's that shit. Rambled on a bit about that. Sorry. Also, things other than that in terms of the channel, I've recorded so many little review bits, and I've not done them. I've not followed them up because I just didn't feel like it. I'm officially done with reviewing items all the fucking time. Like, you know, I would used to do stuff I picked up from the Sega store, and I'd show you all this stuff with loads of B-roll and all of that. I'm happy with the videos turned out. I'm happy with the production of the videos I made. I'm happy with the comedy and the quality and the items I show, and another itch. So I'm happy with them, but I'm so sick of making them. So I don't want to make anymore. I bought tons of stuff from the Sega store since I made this decision, but I'm not making any more of them videos because I don't want it. I also reviewed a new controller. So there's that chair broken again, isn't it? Fucking thing. I reviewed this cool Pokemon controller. It's a really nice controller. I got really nice shots, great quality lighting. I'm not bigging myself up here. I'm just saying how I'm happy with the footage I got. I got all the footage I like. It all looks good. I'm all happy with it. But I'm so bored of making them kind of videos with the like down perspective on the table and controller reviews. I just don't want to do them anymore. It's not fun. I don't want to do it, and so I'm not doing it. Even though that's a dumb idea, because some of my most successful videos are controller ones. I don't mind reviewing stuff, but when it comes to that sort of thing, I guess I'm just done with it. I don't want to do it anymore, so I'm not gonna. Quite simple, really. In terms of the collection, there's been I think I pointed out a little while ago how one of the tellies downstairs had died. That's been replaced, but now I've rigged up this new area next to it, which you'll see now. This area is essentially for me to be able to put stuff in a nice, neat way and have it linked to that telly, but it's also because I want my kids to be able to play more retro games, so I will swap the console for that telly every so often, and they can play that telly whilst I can still play my shit. On the other tellies, of course, I mean. And I think it's a great way of doing it. Because of me being such a fan of Master System, both my kids are very familiar with Master System. They're also very familiar with Mega Drive. You know what I found out? I never comprehended, thought of, or anything. My kids are so unfamiliar with PlayStation 1 games. Like, they don't know any. And I thought, shit, I should rig up a PS1 for them to play. So I've done that. It's all set up. And the other day, I put on Soul Reaver. This was because I put a PlayStation X there first. Where's that one I had here? It's disappeared. Doesn't matter. It was only to show you a PlayStation. One of the PlayStations didn't want to work. It would not read discs properly, so I went to the spare consoles I have. I found the PS1, the small one, and that works fine, perfectly. Plays games perfectly. I thought, this is it. This is how to play it. Try this game. This particular game would not be read on the other PlayStation, but it worked absolutely perfect on the PS1. My son came down. He's like, "What game's that, Daddy?" What? What game's that? What? Title screen comes up. He goes, "Oh, it's that game you always talk about, Soul Reaver." You didn't recognize Soul Reaver from the demos? I said, "Kane," it's my son, "you've played Soul Reaver, right?" He goes, "No, but I've heard you talk about it a lot." "But you've never played it?" "No." "You didn't even know it looked like that?" "No." Oh my god, I failed as a parent. I just have. So that area is for the kids to now play PS1 games. I've kind of nailed it. We're getting them to try Master System and Mega Drive and all that stuff. But somehow I've skipped it on the PS1. That's not fucking allowed. That's a fail cake. I have to get them to play some PS1, then some PS2. Do it properly. You know, if you make them go backwards in graphics, they can't stay interested. I find that's the way. If you get them on Master System, then you get them into Mega Drive, they enjoy it. If you get them into Mega Drive, then Master System, they go, "Dad, the graphics don't look as nice." No, it's older, you cunt. So, parenting tip for getting your kid to be a gamer, get them to grow with the graphics as you did growing up. Don't go the wrong way. Also, top tip is, for fuck's sake, make sure they actually know what your favourite game is, because when Kane didn't recognise Soul Reaver, I was like, I fucked up. How? Spoken about it so many times and not shown him it? I know I've played it around him, but he might have been too young at the time to have a clue. He might have been a bit of a derp salad then. Who am I kidding? He's a derp salad now. My son is a derp. Yeah, can't be helped. So, that's all today's video really is. There's a little chat one to let you know how shit's going. At the end of the day with YouTube, it's all about having fun, and lately I've been feeling a bit more stressed by it. I know it is partially because I'm trying a new thing with the podcast. When you try new shit, it goes that way and you can get a bit stressed by it. I really enjoy making the podcast, so I really want it to do well. I'm going to give it my all for a while. If it feels like it's not progressing or it's getting worse in terms of people watching or listening to it, then I'll realise that it was a waste of time, which I really hope that's not the case, and then I'll just knock it on the head. But I'm going to give it a fucking good try first. And I feel like I've already done that because I've got so many people willing to do interviews and I've covered many games, and I think the format's decent. I'm happy with the format. I think it was a good idea. Many people have praised it. I appreciate everyone that's done that. Fat Zangief, you left me a comment on Twitter. You sent me a private message telling me what you thought of it. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that. That was a good pick-me-up on a crappy day at the time. Trust me. Yeah, I'm enjoying the podcast, but the thing is, doing that, it would have been 3 videos a week. The Saturday one, podcast one, and Slice of Retro. I stopped doing Slice of Retro, and no one said anything. I thought, clearly, people are done with that. It was a test, really, to see if anyone said anything. I've got 3 Slice of Retros that are all finished, except for thumbnails and fucking video descriptions written up. That doesn't take long to do. It's just boring. But I'll get them ready and I will put them videos out, and then that'll be it for Slice of Retro, at least for a while. Maybe one day I'll bring it back, or maybe I won't. I don't know. Depends how I feel. If the podcast ends, then maybe I'll do that, just so I'm still busy. But right now I'm too busy, as you may have figured out from this. So this has been the chat video. It's not as edited as others. It's more personal. Do one of these every so often, and today was more of a downer one, I guess, than some of the ones we've had in the past. What else is there to talk about? I suppose other than what's happening with videos and collection and shit like that, the only other one is my health, because many of you know I was incredibly sick last year. I caught a disease called sarcoidosis. I say caught, you don't catch sarcoidosis, you develop it. So I developed a wonderful fucking disease, and I'm off the meds now, but when I was on them, they were a heavy amount of steroids, and they made me fatter than I've been in ages. Looking back at videos from 2 months ago, I look so fat in the face. Every day I hated it. I hate looking at my body and being disgusted by it, so I've tried being healthy as fuck, and I could do better, but I am doing quite well. I'm not so sickened by my own flesh, which is a fucking good way to go. How much do I weigh? I don't know. I don't care what the number is. I only care about how I look and how I feel. I don't give a fuck if I weigh a lot or I weigh nothing. That doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. I only care about how I look, and I am feeling better. I could do better. The biggest thing I've done is quit fizzy drinks. I was addicted to that shit. I know I could do better if I quit coffee. My cold coffee drinks, that's not going to happen. I still enjoy them. I'll be dead without them. I've had to quit smoking last year. I need some sort of vice, or I'll kill everyone. Everywhere. So there you go. That is the chat video. I apologise that there won't be a video next Saturday. And as for the Saturday after that, I don't know. But I need to step back, not obsess about views and shit. Not worry about the fact that my channel will do worse. Trust me, by not doing them Saturdays, YouTube will berate me in the creator studio saying how, you're down this month. Oh, you haven't got this. Oh, it's like, fuck off. Fuck off, YouTube. You need to stop trying to make people obsess about numbers. If people want to be content creators, they shouldn't have that kind of crap there to stress them out. Alright? Lower numbers? Yes. Because I fucking chose for it. piss off. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Please subscribe to this shit that should fuck off. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the chat. Different as this is. Yeah. Don't forget to check out the podcast. Please. Yeah. Fingers crossed for that fucking collab. I'm trying to get all the bits together. Wow, I did not realise it'd be this much pain in the arse. It's no one's fault. I'd like to point out the people I'm doing collabs with, it's not their fault. It's just how it's panned out. No one's fault, though. I want to put that out there. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you sometime.